to a demo of HoneyDew, the easy-to-use synchronized to-do list for BlackBerry by versatilemonkey.com. The goal of HoneyDew is to replace paper lists that people may use for various to-dos like shopping or weekend errands. Why replace something as simple as paper with an app? Well, there are 4 major deficiencies with the pen and paper method of list making. The first problem is you never seem to be in the same place as your list when you need to write something down. You end up having to remember to write down something you need to remember. The second is that your list is never in the same place that you need to actually use it. Usually, it's only after you get to the store that you remember to grab the list. Third, since lists are meant to be thrown away when done, you never know when you've already started a list, so you start 2. Then, even if you do remember to grab a list, it may not be a complete one. And finally, if you can solve all of the above problems, you can only solve them for one person, since only one person would have the list at any given time. But the person writing things down and the person doing the shopping aren't always the same person. So let's see how HoneyDew solves all of these problems. When you start HoneyDew, the first thing that pops up is the Add Item screen, since 99% of the time you'll be writing things down, not looking them up. If I do want to look at the list, they're one key press away. We'll talk about the Add screen in a minute. For now, let's look at an existing list. I'll scroll down to my groceries item, and if I want to see what's on it, I just click it with the touchscreen or track wheel. If I'm actually doing my shopping, and I've just put Hershey's syrup in my cart, I can press the delete key to remove it. For the BlackBerry Storm and other touchscreen devices without a delete key, you can click an item to get a delete confirmation instead. Alternatively, if I want to delete all the items in a category, I can press delete while the category is selected, or click it on the touchscreen. So that's how easy it is to manage existing lists. Let's look at how easy it is to add things. If I had just run HoneyDew, it would have brought up the Add screen immediately, like we just saw, or I can hit the menu and choose Add Items from here. It will pre-fill the category I've currently highlighted. Let's say I just deleted Hershey's syrup because I realized I needed a lot and wanted to put it on my Costco list instead. I start typing it in the item field, and as I type, HoneyDew is showing me possible matches that I've used before. If I click the matching item in the list, it will take me down to the category. Since groceries is in the correct category, a single backspace clears it out. I start typing Costco, and HoneyDew again shows me a list of possible matches limited to previously used categories. As soon as I click or hit enter, the item gets added to that list. Now I can hit escape and get back to the list if I want. So it's super easy to add and edit the list, and assuming most people always have their cell phones on them, we've solved the first 3 issues with paper lists. You're never away from your list when you need to add something, you always have it with you at the store, and you only have a single list to keep track of. But how do we solve the 4th problem? How can my spouse add items to the list and vice versa? Well, let me exit HoneyDew and grab my husband's phone. When I go into HoneyDew on his phone, the first thing I see is that there are updates. If I click to view these, I can see that a couple of things were added and 1 removed. We can verify this by hitting escape to get back to our list, and viewing Costco, where we added Hershey's syrup, it's there. If we view groceries, it's not. What's happening is that every time HoneyDew exits and changes have been made, it sends a PIN message to your syncing partner. PIN messages are included with all BlackBerry data plans and are encrypted end-to-end, so your tasks are not sent to any intermediary server. Only you and your sync partner ever get the data. Setting up the syncing is easy. Each BlackBerry has a unique 8-digit PIN that is displayed in HoneyDew's settings, accessed via the menu. Entering your sync partner's PIN on that screen is all that's required. That's all there is to using HoneyDew. I hope you find it quick, easy, and useful. If you have any questions or comments, please drop by the forums at versatilemonkey.com and let Marcus know.